I thank the gentleman for yielding me the time. I wanted to speak on this bill because I have worked very hard over the years helping to put together various farm bills, and this is one that I felt very, very good about from the outset. I even felt okay when the bill came back from the Senate, although I had some issues with the Senate version. I thought that what we were doing made some sense. But we have reached a point with this bill, $40 billion in cuts to the food stamp program. It will not only impact negatively those people who would receive those stamps in fighting off poverty or hunger, but it would do tremendous harm to various community outlets, stores, family-owned markets, where so much of the income of small businesses depend upon this program and what it will do to help further the economy in various communities. I'm also very concerned that in this legislation, we treat the recipients of food stamps as if they are responsible for what may or may not have taken place with drug addiction to children or to siblings. I think there's something erroneous about drug testing in order to receive food stamps. I think that if you're going to have drug testing to get federal assistance, then we ought to test all those people who get farm subsidies and see whether or not they are deserving of such assistance from the federal government. And then I saw that there's some reference to whether or not...
I yield the gentleman another additional.
That gentleman from South Carolina is recognized for 1 minute.
Thank you. And then I saw some reference as to whether or not people who may have been convicted of a felony, what it would do to their qualifications as well as their family qualifications. At one instance, I hope this is out of the bill, we talked about barring for life a person who may be convicted of a felony. That is not the kind of treatment our society ought to be visited upon anybody who may or may not have made a mistake early on in their lives. So, Mr. Speaker, I do believe that there's much in this farm bill that ought to be supported, but I really believe these extraneous things ought to be taken out of this bill. So we can't do it now, but I would hope when it gets to conference that those smoother heads will prevail and we will have a passionate piece of legislation that all of us can support, and I'll yield back.